Okay, so how about this? Everyone in their lives has a relative that they just have been like close to since birth. Mine is my Aunt Nancy. Aunt Nancy is hysterical, and I've been close to her since I was a little boy. In fact, Aunt Nancy used to shower me with E.T. memorabilia. I had the tote bag, I had the comb, I had the folders. I mean, I had everything E.T., all thanks to Aunt Nancy. Aunt Nancy and I have remained close even into my adulthood, and she's probably one of the people in my family that makes me belly laugh consistently the entire time I spend with her. So on a recent visit to Sarasota, Florida, I took Aunt Nancy to the Ringling Museum. The great thing about going to the Ringling Museum with Aunt Nancy is that she is not afraid to ask questions. And here's the great thing. Because of Aunt Nancy's inquisitive nature, she soon became an expert on all things John and Mable Ringling.
They were the rich and famous. Yeah, they were probably the biggest thing going in Sarasota, maybe even the whole state of Florida. Mable was very glamorous for her time. She was right up there with the celebrities. I mean, the pictures that they have of Mable, and she has her furs and her jewels.
My kind of woman.
They had a very extensive jewelry collection in part of the art galleries. I could pick a thing or two out of here. Fabulous. Makes you wonder, what did Mable have in her room? If they have all that on display that nobody touched, imagine what he bought for Mable. It must have been fabulous. That'd be a nice little jewelry case for me to take back home. Lovely. It'd be just enough. They really were living quite the life. It was a very, very gold-gilded life. And I loved it. John really liked things, and I liked that a lot.
That woman looks like a drag queen. Now, I believe this is Mable, but I don't know who she's traveling with. But they seem very happy.
He was able to lavish Mable with furs and jewels.
Rose gardens.
And rose gardens. Yes, it was fabulous. They were living a good life.
I feel like you and Mable would have been very
Yeah,
fast
we would have been
friends.
very close.
That house.
The Candizano.
Yes. I'm sorry I called it a house. Right up. And it's right built there, right up to the water. Oh, come on. John's out there in the morning with his cigar. You can envision him with his big fat cigar and his espresso out there in the morning, looking, oh, this is mine. It's fabulous. I want John's life. John liked the good life.
Yes.
I admire that in a man.
Now, because of her growing interest in John Ringling, Aunt Nancy became very interested in all of his comings and goings, including his marriage after Mable.
One wife,
After Mable passed away, he did remarry.
and she was not good.
No,
I remember that about her.
It was a
Intrigue.
contentious relationship.
Yes. So that's why he left everything to Florida.
Yeah, he did leave the second
keep
wife
it-
$1. That was very nice.
To make it legal.
I guess
That was
so.
nice of him. He knew how to fix a mistake. And we don't get very many chances to do that in life. Well, she was a mistake, I'll fix her. There's a lot going on there. You're busy trying to pick everything out. Even as you're going riding around the grounds where all the trees, there's figures everywhere. Yeah, John liked, a lot of art. Yeah, I mean a lot of art. He really liked it. I suspect, though I have nothing to base this on, that John was a devout Catholic. I'm picturing them as being Catholic because the art seemed to be very Catholic. This is like stuff that would be in the Vatican. You're walking through, you see a lot of Jesus and the archangels and the devil, and he was very into religion. Wonder if he was Catholic. We have a lot of angst. Just bust of a man. No name. But again, he looks like he's a cardinal or a bishop or something. Yeah. Oh, the banyan trees are beautiful. Beautiful.
Some folklore associated with that. If
Uh-huh.
you don't have anything to corroborate it, it was said that the clippings came from the Fort Edison estate down in Fort Myers.
Uh-huh.
We haven't been able to find anything to verify that.
Well, let's just say it's true. Can you imagine? Thomas Edison comes over for dinner and brings you a banyan tree. God. 20 years later, somebody's on the ground and says, John, these trees are magnificent. Where'd they come from? Thomas Edison. Great. Fabulous. I'm telling you, John was he was living it.
Well, clearly Aunt Nancy has become an expert on all things Ringling, so I asked her if she had any advice for people who wanted to take a visit to the Ringling.
I don't think people understand the scope of it. It's like going to Disney. You don't understand how big it is till you get there. There's a lot to cover, and there's a lot to see, and there's a lot to take in. You can't get it done in an hour or two. You got to give yourself plenty of time. Sit down, have a little nourishment, and just absorb it all and hope that that makes it come to you. I'm hoping to go home and get a little richer by having been near John's things.
So if you couldn't tell, Aunt Nancy's a huge fan. But don't just take it from me. Aunt Nancy, could you please just sum up your experience at the Ringling?
Beautiful.
That is fabulous.
These are amazing.
These are pretty fabulous.
That is fabulous.
Fabulous.
Really beautiful. Beautiful. Nice.
Not bad.
That's beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
Very impressive.
Beautiful.
Fabulous.
Bizarre.
It's beautiful.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
That's it, that's my Aunt Nancy. I wonder if I should take her other places. Like, can you imagine like around the world with Aunt Nancy? Where in the world is Aunt Nancy? Now, you need to know that Aunt Nancy is available for trips, vacations, recommendations. I mean, she's the greatest champion. You know, I'm very glad I have that lady in my corner. I absolutely love her. Aunt Nancy, I know I'm getting a little weepy. I love her. She's my Aunt Nancy. All right, DT's over. I don't know what that means.